First up, cutting across to breaking news coming in after ICC replaces Bangladesh with Scotland in the upcoming T20 World Cup in India. Pakistan has now come out in support of Bangladesh. Pakistan Cricket Board Chief Mohsin Naqvi has called the decision unfair, so much so that they've threatened to boycott the event, stating that they will stand in solidarity with Bangladesh. Whether this is a mere threat or will Pakistan actually act on it, details that are unclear at this point. But Pakistan has certainly voiced this very statement. Pakistan has said that they'll come out in full support of Bangladesh. Pakistan Cricket Board Chief Mohsin Naqvi has called the decision unfair, so much so that they've threatened to boycott the event. This as Bangladesh is now out of the race and it is Scotland that has replaced them. ICC confirmed the decision a few hours ago, where Bangladesh has now been left out and Scotland is all set to replace Bangladesh in the upcoming T20 World Cup that is set to be held in India. Pakistan has now responded to this development. They have called this decision unfair. They've said that they stand in solidarity with Bangladesh. Pakistan Cricket Board Chief Mohsin Naqvi has called the decision unfair and they've threatened to boycott the event. Now, whether Pakistan will follow suit, whether they will take up this matter with the ICC, unclear at this point, but Pakistan has certainly expressed which side they are on. See the decision that has been confirmed by the ICC. Bangladesh has been booted out. However, Scotland has taken its position and Pakistan is now standing with Bangladesh. Pakistan is saying that they stand in solidarity with Bangladesh. They're calling ICC's decision unfair. Let me take this to my colleague Nikhil Naz now joining us on the broadcast. Nikhil, is this a mere threat or can Pakistan follow suit?
Well, they are open to doing anything that they would want, Suresh, at the moment. But if you ask me personally, I think it does seem like an empty threat to me. And there are various reasons I say that. First things first, you have to look at what are the two things that Mohsin Naqvi has said, and both of them are factually incorrect. First, let me address the fact that he says it's unfair that you've done it to Bangladesh. If you can make an exception for India during the Champions Trophy, if the ICC can do it, then why not do it with Bangladesh? That's the first assertion that Mohsin Naqvi has made. And I'd like to remind, the Pakistan Cricket Board that they're factually incorrect, because you cannot be comparing apples with oranges. You need to compare apples with apples. So I don't think the Bangladesh situation, Bangladesh-India situation is similar to India-Pakistan situation. I'll tell you why. India have not been going to Pakistan for 17 years. They have no bilateral cricket there is between India and Pakistan. So when in India or the Indian government tells ICC that there is a perceived security threat for our players and we cannot play in Pakistan, they see the background. They see the security threat, and after which the ICC takes a decision. Remember, ICC is a combination of all other international boards. So they see merit in that. When Bangladesh and India situation, you see, Bangladesh have been keen to play bilateral series with India. Last year, they came here and played a bilateral series. There was another series that's scheduled, which could not happen. And Bangladesh Cricket Board is very, very eager that that bilateral series happen. So what does that tell you? That there has been no existing situation between India and Bangladesh. They've been happy to play against each other in bilateral. Then what happened? What is the new development? The new development is that one Bangladeshi player was removed from the IPL. And so now, after which Bangladesh says they cannot come to India. Don't you see the ICC can see it? That this is a reciprocal sort of a step that Bangladesh has taken, that there was no serious security threat, unlike India, Pakistan, which is now countries that have, almost come to blows. They've almost come to warlike situations in the last decade or so. And two countries that are not even engaging in bilateral cricket. So once you make that case, then it's a weak case in front of the ICC. And that is why you had a voting where 14-2 was voted by the rest of the members. That includes neutral members like Australia, you've got England, you've got South Africa, West Indies, all of them voted, knowing fully well that this has been created after Mustafizur was removed. And why should they be being paid to a private tournament that happens in India? And that's the first case where Mohsin Naqvi is wrong. Now to the second bit, and you're talking about the threat. Is this threat real or not? And that's why I said, I think this is an empty threat. And I'll tell you why. There was a bigger threat to Pakistan cricket from India. They were crying on the doors of the ICC not too long ago when India refused to go for Champions Trophy to Pakistan. That hurt Pakistan far more than Bangladesh being removed. And Pakistan made no bones about it. They expressed that as well. They still maintain that there's smarting from that particular incident where India refused to go to Pakistan for Champions Trophy. But
Right.
even in the worst case scenario, which hurt them so much, Pakistan refused to pull out of the Champions Trophy. They played. So
True.
when it hurt them more, they didn't pull out. Why will they pull out for a third country like Bangladesh? That's why I say this is an empty threat.
All right, Nikhil, thank you for getting us all the details and, of course, putting that very clearly. We'll continue to track this story.